What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. So on Saturday, we had, I think this is the fifth Crown Jewel that we've had, because it's 2 shows a year, but the Crown Jewel started the fifth Crown Jewel event that they have had in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And I'm gonna say this right now. This, in my personal opinion, I don't know how you guys feel about it, this was one of the weaker Crown Jewel shows that I've seen. I often felt...
Well, the card already was weak because it was just like regular singles matches we've seen on Raw.
That's what it felt like a little bit like a glorified Raw show in a little bit. And I was like, And, to be honest with you, a lot of shit... I mean, other than the opening match, that was the match of the night. And I even think that, like, Logan Paul and Mysterio had a good match also, but a lot of it was just there, to say the least, and they didn't really build excitement for let's say for me. But we going to get into it. I did not watch any pre-show, so I didn't see Sami Zayn taking on JD McDonough. But they kick off Crown Jewel with Seth freaking Rollins taking on Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't know if y'all peeped when Seth first came out and he almost tripped on the ring steps, but he saved himself. That was great.
Yeah, he almost tripped on the ring steps?
Yeah, like from his jacket and shit. He was coming up and he was like, oh, he didn't do it. But I was like, bro, because that would have... It would have been a meme if he actually tripped, but if you go back and look at it, he almost tripped getting into the ring. Just to give y'all some quick highlights, because I did take notes on the whole thing. Drew blocks a dive that Seth was doing to the outside, hits one of them overhead belly to bellies to Seth on the outside. Seth is back in the ring, hits a springboard swanton, and then goes to the other side, hits a springboard moonsault. I thought that was kind of dope. Then when the turn of the match came when Seth goes for that superplex Falcon's Arrow, but Drew, when he about to go for the Falcon Arrow part, Drew turns into a brain buster. Then he gives Seth the spine buster on the outside, like on the steel steps, because they gotta keep talking about this backstory and everything like that. They give him a sidewalk slam on the apron. Seth hits the pedigree. I don't like how he uses the pedigree as a setup move, but he does it. Goes for the stomp, and then but Drew hits another belly to belly. Drew goes for a Claymore, but gets super kicked and then gets stomped. But then Drew kicks out. Now the fans is really getting them into it. Seth goes for his Phoenix Splash, misses it, and he gets Claymore to a very, very near fall of 3. Drew goes for it again, but gets super kicked. Then he tries one more time, jumps over Seth, gets pedigreed, then stomped again, and Seth Rollins retains. I don't think we had any kind of worry that we knew that Seth Rollins was going to retain the World Heavyweight Championship, because this match is going to have to be the one that's going to really get Drew over the edge to like get that heel turn out of him. But I thought, in my personal opinion, this was the match of the night. How'd you feel about that, Prime? Or at least if you saw any highlights or heard about it. But in my personal opinion, this was the match of the night.
Yeah, from what I heard, it was pretty match of the night. A lot of people thought Priest was gonna cash in. I didn't think so because.
Priest came out there looking pretty. Okay, he had all his makeup. I said, Priest ain't clashing in right now.
There's Damian Prince out there. It's just crazy.
And as it said, he did come out there to catch. He as for Seth Rollins is not even like visually beat down. He just like I just had a decent match, and he comes out there. I'm like, bro, you serious? He's still kind of he ain't fresh, man. He ain't like it's taking a lot out of him. No, he comes out there, and then as he's about to cash it in, some guy in the hoodie comes in and takes him out. It's Sami Zayn. So in my opinion, the next match, God, had to be the worst match in the. I'm sitting here scrolling through the card. I'm trying to see was anything worse than this, and no, this is the worst match of the night. They had the Fatal 5-Way for the Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax versus Shayna Baszler versus Zoe Starks versus Raquel Rodriguez. I don't. Did you see the chat of what I was talking about? Who everybody looked like?
No.
Oh, did you? God, I wish you had seen this because I was like, why Nia Jax come out here looking like Stoney Jackson? I was like, if y'all don't know who Stoney Jackson is, look it up. Because that's exactly what that almost Jerry Curl looked like when she came out there. And then you had Shayna Baszler came out there in the whole Ryu get up. And then Raquel came out there looked like she was part of Los Matadores.
Raquel, she had on like the Britney thing.
The what?
The Britney Spears outfit.
Yeah. So yeah, I missed that, but yeah, she had Zoe Starks come out there looking like she just woke up. I was just like, she just rolled over. I was like, oh shit, I got a match. And Rhea Ripley, she has this elaborate entrance that, in my personal opinion, I was like, I get it, she's a star, she deserves an entrance, but it just didn't fit her character. You know what I'm saying? They had all the Saudi Arabians.
Nah, you know what it was?
What was it?
They said, you know what? Never mind. It's a little too vulgar for this.
Okay, you know what? If it is too vulgar, I'll cut it. But I gotta hear what you're gonna say.
So, you know how like they say like the rich guys in Saudi Arabia will pay a lot for hot women.
Yes. Yeah.
To like, yeah. So it was one of those things. It's like she's the hot chick, so they're coming to be weird.
Oh, okay. I came out. I was like, I don't get why she.
Yeah, I thought you was about to say something. I thought you was gonna say something like that's gonna be Heather or something.
Yeah, oh damn. Okay, Prime.
Oh nah.
Come on now, they in Saudi Arabia. That's that like they don't do that there.
We ain't acting. I'm just saying, but you weren't there. And first of all, when the hell Byron Saxton started doing like the entrance announcing?
When he started, when did he not do it?
Because he was doing it in Saudi Arabia throughout the whole show, and I was just like,
you know what? Because Samantha Irvin, they not for that.
Samantha wasn't going.
Yeah.
Oh, that okay. I mean, that's fair, but I just okay. It must have been because because her belief like that she didn't want to go.
No, maybe Ricochet said, "Nah, you good. You not going over there."
you good. I was like, why the fuck is Byron Colonel Sanders saying that he had that white suit on? I was like, why is he out here? Where's Samantha? Which, by the way, side note, did y'all check out their tattoo video?
Nope.
Her and Ricochet.
I did.
You did? Yeah, I was watching it, and I like Samantha's tattoos. You know what she said? Prime or the future tattoo that she wants.
What?
The Temptations.
She already got the. She already got the what's the group she got? The Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles on her arm. She got Michael Jackson on her leg, and she got Diana Ross on her wrist.
Yeah. Why would? Which version?
Of what?
Diana Ross.
Like with the afro.
Like the short afro or the.
Like I'm coming out. I want the world to.
Okay.
But she said she wanted to get.
I'm just saying, Diana in the Wiz and Diana later looks completely different.
Yeah.
So.
Think of double platinum.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Then.
Yeah. Think of double platinum. For those who know what we're talking about, look up double platinum. It's on Hulu now.
I just recently watched it, and I'm sick of Have You Ever. They play Have You Ever like 5 times. I'm not kidding.
So they have she want to get Temptations. And Ricochet got a Wu-Tang tattoo, but he act like he didn't want to say nothing. I was like, I see that W, bro. Next to that LL Cool J microphone he got on there. But yeah, they Tower of Doom spot, to Zoe Starks. Nia Jax, like she tried to go for a bondage drop, but like she tripped on like she tripped. This whole match was really just like kind of like a mess. But where Rhea was actually trying to give it her all a little bit, Raquel hits a bad Tejano bomb on Nia Jax. Rhea Ripley hits a riptide on Shayna.
Come on now. It's Nia Jax.
Still, but I'm just saying. But you got.
Yeah, like how she gonna get her? Yeah, like she about to be able to like power her up.
No,
like
but Nia was going for the bonsai trap, but she went up there and got underneath there. I'm just like, if she can at least just get her up there to hold her, up there on the bounds, but she couldn't get up there to hold her.
Oh, what do you mean? I mean, Nia has to cooperate as well.
they she's sandbagging her.
Maybe
Could be. I'm just saying. So we get a riptide on Shayna Baszler. And then Rhea hits a riptide to Zoe Starks while she's on the top rope. And Raquel tries to cover Shayna while this is happening. But then she hits a riptide right on top of all the women and just pins Shayna and wins the matchup. It was rather forgettable. Because Rhea ain't losing to these women. No disrespect, I'm just saying. But y'all haven't done great to build them up. And I was just like, please. And this whole Nia Jax thing, I was like, God, why is she bad?
I did see the botch where like Zoe starts jumping on them and like the cameraman fell, or she hit the cameraman.
Yeah, well, that was unfortunate. Then we get a thing that let's say.
See, I ain't even watched this match, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real. I don't know what I missed. This pay-per-view was trash, bro. But
I didn't even watch this show. So
I agree. I said at the beginning. I said this is the weakest crown jewel that they've had, and I was like, I just wasn't.
It was the weakest card that they had this year.
It was because after this matchup, I was just like, all right, I'm not taking extensive notes anymore because I was doing it, and I wanted to be able to talk more about it than I could, but it wasn't coming to me. War Games come back to Survivor Series, so that's a bonus.
Is that confirmed?
Yes, they confirmed it. I think so. It's going to be War Games. They had the whole preview for it and everything.
They should have just waited.
They could have, yeah.
To win, like the actual show.
No, waited until it was something to where they announce it. Because now when they announce it, we already know whatever 4 men, we already just automatically know.
Oh, you mean like how Wayne Rick used to come out and say War Games type thing, right?
Yes, yeah.
Gotcha, yeah.
War Games.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because before he would announce, sometimes you wouldn't even know like the 8 people that would be in it. It'd just be like out of nowhere sometimes.
Oh yeah, you're right, but no, not the main roster. They said they had the whole locked in the cage and this. I'm like, up here come War Games. It's bad, and you hear the siren and all that shit. So next up is Solo Sikoa taking on John Cena, which I don't know if y'all heard my predictions, but I was talking to Quattro, and I was just like, he was like, John Cena. I said, John Cena get his ass whooped. That's what happened. John Cena comes in here, he takes the heat. After he gives some heat, but he takes most of the heat. Solo gave him like 18 fucking Samoa spikes. John Cena still calling out spots after the 18 spikes, and that was it. It wasn't a squash match, but I mean like glorified 16 minutes of that, and then at the end, Solo won cleanly. He just kept giving Cena Samoa spike, and just kept jabbing it in his throat until he just lost. So, and then Cena starts getting up, and then Michael Cole tries to sell on commentary like that's the last time we've seen John Cena. I'm like,
he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
a legend in the field. Like, yeah, we get it.
Yeah, we get it. Like Cena will be back, but right now he sniffed that strike about to come over soon. And he about to go back to work. So see y'all. Miz TV. Okay, please. I don't have my wife here. Did anybody see the segment with Miz TV?
I did not.
When he brought out that person, and I was like, "What is this guy's name?"
It's Ibrahim Al. That
just sounds like you just said it wrong. Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm already looking at him.
Yeah.
Is it not Abraham?
No, it's Ibrahim.
How do you?
IBRA. Like, what do you? It's Ibrahim.
All right.
Look,
Abraham starts with an A. Like, what do we?
Ibrahim, don't that start with an E?
No, it starts with an I.
so
I'm confused. I don't know.
we know
I'm the translator here. Like, stop it. His name is Ibrahim. Like,
at first, I was real ignorant. I was just like, "Yo, is that DJ Khaled coming down?" Like, I glanced, and I was like, "Okay, so since they just fired Mansoor, we got to have another Saudi Arabian person."
I know.
Coming here to beat the court, and it was in there to him doing Miz TV. Then Grayson Waller comes out to turn Miz TV to the Grayson Waller effect, and for him and the Miz, for this
which
guy
is the better show, by the way.
Say what? Yeah, it is. To jump Grayson Waller, and I was just like,
has The Rock showed up on Miz TV? Well, no, he didn't show up on Grayson. I meant John Cena. Darn it, I said The Rock.
I mean, John Cena been on Miz TV though.
He has. Oh, all right, yeah, never mind.
United States Championship match: Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul, he's writing. I know you will probably know
that the match I was waiting for.
I don't know what car that it was that he was riding through the desert, but they're riding through the streets of Saudi Arabia to make his entrance on. But he had a decent entrance. I have in my notes here though, Paul is good. Damn it, because he was good. I can't even hate on Logan Paul no more when it comes to his wrestling skills. Like he picks it up real quick. He knows how to be an asshole heel, knowing that we're gonna hate him, and he's good at that. Fuck him, but he's good at that. There was one spot in the match where Rey Mysterio and almost killed himself, where he goes for a springboard moonsault, and I don't know if Logan Paul was trying to catch him, but he lost his balance, or Ray went too low, but Ray almost got his head spiked into the mat. But Logan caught him and just saved him before he hit the ground, and then came back up and turned it into a power slam. I was like, my hat's off to you, Mr. Paul, for that, because you did save Rey Mysterio. Because you probably wouldn't know, everybody would have probably got on your ass if he got hurt, and they would have blamed it on him. Just saying. Ray hits a sunset powerbomb from the top, and then hits a cold red. And then, as Paul kicks out, one of his entourage people, one of these motherfuckers, come put the brass knucks on his fingers. He tries to go and hit Mysterio with it, but Mysterio kicks him, and then they fall outside the ring. His friend tries to go back to the other side and get him, but then the cameraman did a good job, because you see a foot come down the brass knucks. It's Santos. Santos is out there and chases his entourage away, but then Paul gets the brass knucks again.
Oh, no, hold up! Don't just skip that. Did you know there's an agenda going on?
What's the agenda?
They saying Santos dropped it there on purpose.
Oh, God.
They say he dropped them knuckles right there on purpose, and if you slow it down, if you see the slowdown recaps. I mean, the little slowdown replays that everybody got online. Santos, he looked that man. Did he look whoever that crony was dead in the face? Took them brass knuckles, just placed them nice on the apron, and went to chase him. They saying he set up right.
You know that is not a bad conspiracy to think about. To be honest with you, that's not a bad conspiracy at all. So with that happening, Ray hits the 619. Then he goes for the springboard. Logan Paul hits him with the one lucky punch with the brass knucks and wins the United States Championship. I knew that was coming, but the match was fine. And damn, Logan Paul, man, go ahead, Q. I know you enjoyed the match, right? At least that one.
Yeah, it was good. I was waiting on this one, and yeah, he's good, man. He's good, but like I think a lot of us all saw this happening because it's like, dude, he's not going to keep losing. They're going to give him a quick little title run. Granted, he's a transitional champion. I don't know how long it's going to take.
He's going to barely be there, and he'll be on the show every week.
Yeah, but I mean, it opens up opportunities for somebody new to get a title.
Probably Ricochet.
Yeah, people.
I was L.A. Knight. Yeah,
I was about to say, hold on, that's a Ricochet's on Raw, ain't he?
Yeah,
that's a SmackDown title.
Uh-huh.
Ricochet ain't getting that. But yeah, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, is the opportunities are endless.
Yeah, I mean, he won that. He got his little moment, but yeah, he ain't keeping the title. Because we don't need 2 absentee titles on SmackDown.
Especially the mid-card ones.
Yeah. I'm about to say, it's bad enough we ain't got Roman, so and I don't blame Roman Reigns the person for this. I blame the company and their booking and their handling of it. Women's Championship match, Bianca Belair taking on Io Sky. So I put it in the chat. I know y'all, because Q said relax. I was like, so is Io about to go meet up with Marcus Houston for You Got Served battle? Because that's what it looked like she was wearing. That's what it looked like back in the early 2000s when they used to get the Asian chicks like this. Hey, yo, you better come dance with a Marion.
Oh, yeah.
She look like Lita to me.
With the baggy pants on and stuff like that. That Quattro said that she had to go take Frankfurt Bailey's pants. Who came out there looking like double platinum herself.
Mm-hmm.
These women have good matches because they had a great one in Puerto Rico at that backlash. Billy comes out and tries to distract Bianca. Bianca goes goes to take Billy, goes to the KOD on the outside, but then this mysterious woman pops up. And for those who know, they know it's Kairi Sane. And she gives Bianca a back fist. Then she attacks her. Then she throws. And then Bianca's out, and the referee's counting. Then when it's like 9.5, Bianca rolls into the ring. As she's rolling into the ring, Io Sky hits her moonsault and wins the matchup. After the match, they start jumping Bianca, and we get that beautiful elbow by Kairi Sane on the Bianca Belair. And Bayley looks in shock because for those who don't know, Bayley is the one that beat up Kairi Sane before she left. So it's like her allegiance goes to Io Sky, but Io Sky and Bayley is damage control. So we're gonna see what happens because they're not going. They shouldn't have her just team up with Bayley after what Bayley did to her. So. What y'all think is going to be happening? That's the big story coming out of this match.
Might be like the Sky Pirates. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to be like a 4-person faction for a while, and then
even with Bayley after what Bayley did to Kyrie, because Michael Cole kept bringing that up on commentary.
Yes, that's what I said for a while, and then they either add Asuka or Saray, not to be that person, but they're gonna do something similar to the Kabuki Warriors. I can already tell you.
Yeah, I mean,
so they add Asuka.
What was it? Asuka, Io, and her sister back in the day.
Back in the day, well, I don't know. I know in NXT it was Io and Kairi. That was the Sky Pirates.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Kabuki Warriors. But I'm like, now if you do that now, you're gonna have the Kabuki Warriors be the tag champions and Io be the main champion.
Cool. I can see that.
Yeah.
And then
they are in actual tag team. And they are in actual tag team.
Yeah, like I said, you can kick Bayley out.
They might kick Bayley and Dakota out.
Exactly. Now, will they keep the name Damage Control?
No, they'll probably be. Never mind.
See, you about to say something drawing. Next up, we get Cody Rhodes taking on Damian Priest, which nothing's on the line. I'm like, it would have probably brought more drama if the Money in the Bank briefcase was on the line, but it's not. And Cody comes off the table, and he tries to go for a crossroads on the table, but Priest hits a reckoning, which is just the crossroads, on the table to Cody. Cody goes back in the ring, and then he hits a crossroads to Priest in the ring. He kicks out. Finn Balor comes out to interfere, but the referee blocks him, which leads from the JD. But then Cody hits him. Then Priest is a South from Heaven closed choke slam. Cody kicks out of that one. Dom comes out with a chair, and then Jey Uso with the forces come out there with that straight super kick right to Dom's face and clears house so nobody can interfere in the matchup. Cody gets the Cody cutter, from the top. They just kick out, but then Cody does. See, I know some may like it, but the whole 3 crossroads things, I'm not a big fan of that. But Cody hits the 3 back-to-back crossroads on Damian Priest and wins the matchup. Cody's still over, but I personally just like I don't know. I think it softens the move when you do it the 3 times in a row.
I think it's one. It's not softening, but it's like I don't know how to. It's like I wouldn't say it's rude, but it's like I feel like it's rude more than anything. Cause like it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just use 3 crossroads in a row. Even though you can easily do this to like actual people, but he don't. He also do it to like the mid carders or the
I didn't expect him to win like this though.
Who?
Cody.
Oh, I seen all the shenanigans come from Judgment Day.
Yeah, but I just assumed Sammy was gonna come out, hey, got your briefcase, and distracting. Because he stole his briefcase. So.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know.
I mean, I think the briefcase should have been on the line, but I don't know. It was a Raw match to me, and it was just for them to be able to come out there and cheer Cody. Who's gonna be in Saudi Arabia gonna be mad at that? I ain't gonna be mad. They ain't gonna be mad at that. Shit, let's go out there and cheer Cody. All right, main event time, which is the main event that all of us seen blind and we knew was going to happen, and that is the Roman Reigns taking on L.A. Knight. Yeah. As wrestling fans, we all knew that L.A. Knight wasn't winning this match, correct?
Oh yeah.
They made him look good. I mean, they made him have be competitive and get all his shit in against Roman, that jumping top rope superplex and the near fall, stuff like that. Jimmy even came out and tried to strike, and LA Knight beat him up. And
he on the injured reserve list though.
Say what?
He on the injured reserve list.
Who? Jimmy Uso?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like he even backdrops Jimmy Uso through the announce table. Takes him out. Roman hits LA Knight with a spear through the barricade, rolls it back in, hits a spear in the ring, and he wins.
Mm-hmm.
That's all she wrote. That's what everybody knew was going to happen. And I'm like, Roman ain't losing that championship until he loses to Cody at Mania 40 here in Philly, night 2. That's when it's going down. Then Roman can take his vacation because I don't know if y'all heard the rumors about why
vacation. What you mean?
I don't know if y'all been hearing the rumors about why Roman's taking so much time off. And I'm like, if the rumor is true, it makes sense. But then, like I say, I don't blame Roman for this. I blame WWE for this. Because they were saying that, they don't know if his body can handle too much of the bump, especially like with them cancer scars. Because just because you in remission don't mean your body didn't, go through it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to to wrestle after that. So I can understand needing all this. Like he signed a deal to get him all this time off after Mania and stuff like that. But him having the belt causes absentee champion stuff. And I understand what they want to do and everything like that. But I'm starting to get kind of sick of the bloodline stuff, Jimmy Uso stuff. I'm like, I really want this shit to be at a complete end by WrestleMania. Complete end. But I have to agree with y'all. Crown Jewel wasn't that great. I didn't really enjoy myself. Yes. I know other people might have, but I didn't enjoy myself too much at all. So, and Q already said it was shit.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy this pay-per-view.
No, and I was like, something to watch on a Saturday, but that was
not even.
He said he did not even.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I like Mike said, I want to be where you are.